As you can see, this was a one and done, $500, $250 risk, 2-to-1 risk to reward. We got in the trade around 10 a.m. and it lasted 4 hours, 41 minutes. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get into these trades. What if you could take one trade a day, lock in your profit, and be done? That's exactly what just happened here. This is the one and done strategy in action. Now here's the thing, the decision levels were already broken through at 8 a.m. That told me early on where the strength was heading, but I didn't touch a single button yet. I waited for 9:30, volume confirmation, and momentum. We were already below the 350 algo zone, so I'm only looking for shorts. When that first rejection came off the 30-minute end cap, right in line with everything else, that was it. I hit the short. Stop went just above the zone, 2-to-1 target locked in, $250 risk, $500 reward. Price went up and down for hours and hours and finally came down and smacked into the take profit. Now, if you want to see exactly how this setup works, from the decision levels to the rejection entry, stay tuned. The full step-by-step tutorial starts right now. So let's go over the one and done strategy. First of all, we're not going to do anything until after 9:30. We want high volume, and that's what I'm using. The 1 minute Heikin Ashi candles. You can use whatever kind you want. I like the 1 minute Heikin Ashi candle because I can see momentum shifts and I can see dojis clear, and I just like it. But that is really a preference, so you can use whichever you like. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the decision levels that are posted into WAP, and I'm just going to put them on the chart right here, right next to me. I just copied a screenshot. This is for the 22nd, so we're on the 22nd here, right before 9:30. And I'm trading ES, so I'm going to take these levels here and I'm just going to put them on the chart. Okay, so there we go. There's one level, and then here's the other right here, and then right here. I'll right click on one, go to settings. In the coordinates, I'm just going to type in 6783 on that one. This one, I'm going to go 6772.5. Okay, and then the other one I'm gonna put 6769.5. Now these levels are posted as decision levels in the WAP right here in the decision level section, and I'm gonna remove that now. Now what am I gonna look for? I'm looking for 9:30 to actually touch one of these, and that's gonna be where my alert goes off, and that's gonna be the first time I'm even looking at the charts. And the first thing I want to look at is this is the 350 algo zone right here. I'm going to link this chart in the description or comments or whatever, so that you can actually just take this chart and actually use it. And we're going to wait for price to touch. Okay, so right at 9:30, we crashed through both of these zones. Now, rule 1 has already taken place. Wait for one of the decision levels to be taken out, and that just happened. Now we're waiting on rule 2. Are we below the 350 algo zone? Yes, so we're only looking for shorts. We don't look for buys, we look for shorts only. If we go above the zone, we only look for buys. If we're inside of it like this right here, we would not enter any trades until we leave it. Okay, so we now know that we're looking for shorts. So we can turn that one off, or you can leave it on however you like. The next thing I'm going to do is turn on these 3 right here. And what that's going to do, that's going to bring up a 45-minute dynamic zone, this zone right here, and the 45-minute end caps, 30-minute end caps, and 15-minute end caps. And we are going to wait until one of those end caps has been retested and rejected and price is pushing down. Okay. And we're going short only because we're below the 350 algo zone. You can turn it on if you want to leave it on. That's up to you, but we are going to wait until we are below it to take a trade. We are looking for shorts only. We have not had any rejections of any end caps yet. That took that end cap out completely, so we are not going to use it. We are waiting, and this does not count. We are not doing anything. That took it out completely, so we don't use it. Here's, we get some more end caps that have just formed. That took it out completely, so we don't use that one. And I don't know if I do not have this on, okay, I don't have this on there correctly. There is going to be 30 minutes. There we go. Which are blue. So there we go. Now that we're actually showing. Okay, so we're into the 45 here, and it doesn't, and we're kind of sloping down with our super smooth, and it's rejecting. That's okay. That's a rejection. See the difference from the other ones? So we're gonna go actually take this short position. So we would enter on where price is, and I have this where price is set. Let me show you how to do that real quick. So Heikin Ashi, you can see where actual price is, even though the candles are forming the way they're forming. The close of price was right here where this line is, and you can go to right click settings, symbol, real price on price scale instead of Heikin Ashi price, right? So we're using the benefit of the Heikin Ashi candle for direction, but we're looking at where price really is right here where this line is, which is extremely beneficial. Now we're gonna put our entry there, and we're gonna put our stop loss above the zone that it rejected, and it rejected the 45 minute. It also rejected the 30, and it rejected the 40 or the 15. See that? 15, 30, 45 are all together. It rejected all of them. Well, we're going to put our stop at the highest one. Okay. And then we're going to target 2 to 1. So we're going to go for a 2 to 1 on this trade right there. And then we're going to play it out. And there's how you get into that trade. This is the one and done. Now, your risk right here needs to be the same risk every time you enter this trade. So I use $250. So you make 500 or lose 250, and you got to figure out your position size based on the size of your stop loss, which is 37 ticks. So you need to figure out how many contracts or micros or whatever you're using. If you hit 37 ticks, you lose around $250, or if you hit 74, you win around 500. I use software. We do have an affiliate with them. We do get 15% off, but I use it on trading or on NinjaTrader, and it works really well, especially for market executions, trying to figure out position size. For TradingView, you can kind of do it with limit orders. So you can put in a sell here, a sell limit, right? At the end, kind of at the entry. But it's, well, I can't even do this in a replay, so it's not gonna let me. And it'll let you put in a risk amount that you want to risk and put your stop loss where you want it. But there are limits, and we want market execution. So that's why I use NinjaTrader and the software that I use, which would be linked in the description as well with the promo code if you want to get it. But that is the way to get into those trades. And this is called the one and done, and it's the same way for longs. If you have any questions, let us know.